Hey guys, Dannar Hetoshi here. I wanted to take a moment to tell you about Extra Life. Extra Life is the Children's Mercy Miracle Network Hospital's fundraising program within the gaming community. Participants fundraise year-round to pledge to game for 24 hours with one goal: to save and improve the lives of sick and injured kids. Funds raised stay local to help pediatric patients at 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across North America. Since 2008, Extra Life has raised more than $30 million for member hospitals. The movement, formed by gamers bonded by passion, is committed to saving and improving the lives of local kids. Your donation is tax deductible and will make miracles happen for families who desperately need them. The link in the description below will take you to my Extra Life fundraising page. Once there, you can click the donate button at the top of the page to make a safe and easy online donation. I need your help to reach my goal for the kids. Thank you so much for supporting my efforts. Hey guys, don't forget, got two $25 giveaways going on right now, RP giveaways. One for getting 100 subscribers and one for hitting my $100 donation charity mark for my Extra Life Children's Miracle Network Hospitals charity drive. So, hit those links right below. One for to subscribe, one to go to my charity page. Donate whatever you like. And we'll get right back into our video. What's up guys, it's your boy Dannar Hetoshi doing another commentary video. We're playing Tahm Kench, the top lane. We're up against a Rumble, taking our standard corrupting potion start. The usual. On our team we've got Elisa, Anivia, Vayne, and Thresh. Lots of CC, lots of damage. On their team they had, I don't remember what they have. We'll see here in a moment. That's right, it's Israel Maokai in the bot lane. Maokai's support's pretty broken right now. And they have a Lux in the mid lane. And their jungler was a Hecarim, I believe. Yeah, Hecarim, that's right. So we drop an early ward there to make sure the Hecarim doesn't just try and cheese us with a level 2 gank. Then we come up, we want to prep the minion wave with a couple of auto attacks on one just to get it ahead. Rumble, his Q ability, just hard pushes lane, so we just want to try and get as much farm as we can early until we start stacking a little bit of magic resistance. The nice thing about Tahm Kench is once we hit level 3 and we've got our thick-skinned shield, Rumble only does a bit of damage each time he hits you with the Q. He just has it up so often, which is why he's able to push. But when it's on cooldown, you're free to go up and get a Q for damage and a couple of auto attacks to proc your Undying Grasp. So that's what I'm trying to do here, is just get a little bit of damage. You can see I'm chunking him out pretty well here. And now I've got 3 stacks on him, so I want to keep trading, because I'm going to be doing more damage than him. Got the stun. He's going to flash, I'm going to flash. Waiting for the Q, get the kill onto the Rumble. Pretty solid. Now I just want to push this wave as fast as possible, because Rumble's going to come up and immediately teleport, and he's going to try and hold the wave, so we want to try and get it under tower as quick as possible. We wind up missing several of these minions, but there's nothing we can do. Rumble's back, we need to back off. So yeah, we're up 1 kill, but Rumble's going to be way ahead on CS as a result of that. So really nothing we can do except grab as much as we can and start walking back. There's no point in teleporting here to get back early because Rumble's just going to hold the wave, and we're going to try and make as much play as possible. There's not really much point in teleporting. Might as well just walk it back, save the teleport, and try and make a play somewhere else on the map. So we've got a control ward. We actually control ward our tri-bush because Hecarim takes some interesting routes. Helping the Lee Sin invade the jungle here. I come up, take the Blast Cone plant in order to prevent Hecarim from getting it. And we just sit here in the bush, waiting for shit to happen. I'll get level 4 off of the cannon minion dying because it's on screen. As the Lee Sin walks into this bush, that's when the Rumble walks away, which tells us we know it's warded. He misses his first Q, but hits his first W, but hits his second one. We could still trade with him here, even though he's got that big minion wave. Now we've got the wave frozen in an advantageous position, and the Rumble has to back. But he doesn't back, he actually goes to challenge our ward. So we'd like him to fight us here. We want to keep pushing him out of lane. He's losing a lot of minions as we let that wave push towards us, and the experience from them. So even though we lost a couple of minions there as well, it's actually better for us. Just keep walking at him, keep pushing him out of lane, keep poking at him. I mean, there's not really much he can do. His abilities all push hard, and it just means he's overextended. He's level 6, so you gotta be a little bit careful here with his ultimate. Just gotta be careful in your positioning. Now he can go pretty aggro because he can take minion aggro. Want to just kind of greed for some more waves here. He really doesn't have a kill threat on us quite yet. Can't really walk up here too far because there's a risk he can kill us. Now that we've got the wave bounced off, we want to immediately back, and we'll try and teleport back as quick as possible. Get the rejuvenation bead because we know we're going to be working towards our Tiamat. Only missed one caster minion there. Not too bad. We've got our Spectre's Cowl, so now we've got the passive from it, magic resistance, and the health. So we're sitting in a pretty good spot. We want to fast push this wave. And go somewhere else on the map. So now that the wave is in a bad spot for us and it's slow pushing out, we're not going to lose too many minions. It's a great time for us to head down towards the mid and see if we can make a play on the mid lane. The Lux is really low on mana, so it's a good spot for us to try and make a play. We'll flash here to get the Q to slow. And all of a sudden there's a Hecarim, which is why we saved our W. We can W up the Anivia, keep her safe. Rumble's overextending again because he saw me in the mid lane, not respecting my ultimate. But I don't use it here because the tower hasn't taken aggro yet. We can still just walk straight at them. Got the Q slow on him. It's a pretty brutal slow now. And it's pretty easy for us to just walk right out of his ultimate. Not really much he can do. Lee Sin should be able to get this, no problem. And he finishes it off. Good finish by the Lee Sin there. Now, I'd really ideally like Lee Sin to give me a hand pushing this wave out, but he just goes back. Rumble's coming up. I'm pretty sure he's got teleport, so we just want it back. Grab boots, grab the MR component of Merc Treads. There's 4 champions on their team that deal some form of AP damage, including Ezreal. So really the boots here is the right call. Top lane is still pushing out, so this is a great time for us to make a play with our ultimate. Force the Lux out of lane. Dodge or snare. Good for us. Use our cone, our scrying cone, to spot out some vision. Put another control ward into our tri-bush, and wait for the Rumble to walk up. Get that grass proc. Just keep auto-attacking him. We don't even care that we're taking minion damage right here. We've got our potions chugging. We're doing 33 magic damage with each auto-attack here. Doesn't matter that he laid down his ultimate. We've got so much magic resistance, and it's only a level 1 ultimate, that it's a really easy kill on the Rumble. That's the thing, guys, is once you get a little bit of magic resistance, you win hard against the Rumble, because you can just pop your thick skin shield and you negate all of his damage over time. He doesn't burst you. You've got too much health for him to burst you, and he's melee, so he has to get up in a range with you to really trade with you. It's just super easy, guys. So there's the Rumble teleport. We'll go ahead and ping that out. He's up on farm on us, but we've got 2 kills, so we're way ahead in this lane. We've still got our teleport, so we can still make a play around the map if we need to. So we get the Ruby Crystal here, continuing to work towards our Spirit Visage. We've got our ultimate back again. Rumble's going to go straight into that bush to back. We're just going to ult straight to it. Get the slow on him. Our slow is better than his. Rumble did the smart thing and did not walk straight towards the bush. We don't want to flash here. Lee Sin's waiting to give me the kill, which is really nice of him. Good job, Lee Sin. Then I need to head straight back to the top lane and pick up this wave and just push this lane as hard as I can. Use your Q as a means of last hitting when there's no threats of enemies coming immediately. Ideally, we should be using our Regurgitate on caster minion wave, or the caster minions there, just to prep them with damage, because otherwise it means we miss waves like that. But we see Ezreal and Maokai in the bot lane. We're missing Lux and we're missing Hecarim, so it's a good time for us to back. We've got 3 versus 2 on the bot side, but for some reason they don't press the advantage here. Lee Sin should have been pressing the advantage. As it winds up, we make a pretty bad teleport. I don't know why the Vayne's trying to play passive. It really is just trivial for us. But we give up a kill here, and then Rumble winds up getting the first tower blood from this. The upside is that Ezreal takes minion damage. Anivia comes and cleans up the Hecarim, so it winds up being a 2 for 3. They get the tower blood on the top side. But we're still way far ahead of this Rumble. He'll probably now be about even on gold with us due to hindsight. We should have spat him out towards. If we get the Q slow on him there, we can probably kill him, but it's just out of range. But yeah, in hindsight, we probably should have walked him as far into lane as possible because of his flash. I knew that's what he was going to try and go for. We did force the flash out of him. But we've got priority in the lane again. He won't be able to come back and help out the lane for a while. We keep pushing it in. As soon as we see the Rumble, we know we can fight him all day long. As soon as he walks back towards his Q. Tag him with the back end of the Q there. Let him just push that. We're not going to miss any minions by him pushing that out. So we just walk at him. Take another potion. And we come out ahead of that trade because we get all that thick skin healing back. Come down here. Take the rejuvenating plant. We can actually take Scuttle Crab too. Or we can try and make a play on the mid lane. So that's what we'll do. This is a great spot for us to make a play on the mid lane. Hecarim goes way too deep here. Chain CC, get a double kill. Pretty easy. Rumble's missing, so we want to kind of be careful here. But with the three of us in the mid lane, we can definitely take this tower. Now we want to walk back and take that big wave that's been building up in the top lane. Hopefully our team doesn't really try to fight. And if they do, hopefully it turns out better for us than them. So we're just freezing this wave outside of tower. Pinging out that we have teleport almost up. But they get a kill on the Maokai. And a kill on the Rumble. Really good for us. That means we're free to push pretty hard on this top wave. We're looking at the map, seeing if there's anything we can do. It really isn't, but we've got enough gold we can go back and get Spirit Visage and Tiamat. So that's what we do. We can also get yet another Ruby Crystal, more health, which is more damage. And keep heading probably towards the middle right here. There's not much to do on the top side with the waves pushing out. And we want to be down to contest for this Infernal Drake. We want to drag the Drake out of the pit so we can't get bursted by any spells. Good job by the Lee Sin. Get rooted, so just to make sure that we don't get ulted down to death, we just pop our thick skin shield. Now we want to walk away here. Missed the Q slow on the Lux, which isn't the worst thing in the world. She didn't go for us. There's not much we can do to help the bot side there, so we just chug our potions, and we want to head mid and push this mid wave out. With a couple of potions chugging, we're actually starting to get back to a point where we're full enough we can look to make a play on the bot side. Lux walked back. She's going to want to pick up her minion wave in the mid lane, so we ult back behind. We flash eat the Ezreal, spit him out, and immediately take the Lantern to safety, which allows the Vayne to pick up the kill. Now this Lee Sin goes a little bit too deep. We actually need to back off here because the Rumble teleporting in. He's got ultimate. He could pretty much lay waste to us if we stuck around. So we back out, sit in this bush, see what happens. And the Rumble does a very dumb thing and walks way too far forward here. He uses his ultimate defensively. Good job by the Vayne. And then Thresh lands a mighty hook. Get the kill onto the Vayne. Another great hook. Another great kill there. Lux shows up. Another kill onto the Lux. Maokai's too late to do anything. Now it's really time to walk away. Should have backed here. Instead, we wanted to stick around to protect this tower a bit. But I should have been backing here. I figured with the Thresh's help, we could actually kill the Ezreal, but the Thresh goes to assist the Lee Sin. Walk into the bush there to drop some aggro. Get 3 stacks. Maybe 2 more autos, we would have been able to kill the Ezreal. As it was, we almost managed to kill him with 0 armor. Lee Sin's chasing and now doing a jungle camp when he should be here to help this Thresh. Winds up being a kill for the Rumble. Not a big deal. Vayne's farming bot, Anivia's farming mid. Thresh just spawned. We're just going to ult straight to the top to turn this wave around. It's a pretty big wave. Use that regurgitate on the caster minions. We've got the wave pushing past river, so that's good for us. We can take our back, go back and get the Titanic Hydra. There's a small chance that they could be doing the Baron here, but we see Maokai bot, Ezreal bot, Lux mid, Hecarim top. So we know that they're not, and there's no rush to get to the Baron. Minute 30 until the dragon comes back. We're just biding our time. We're way ahead of the Rumble. We've got a lot of magic resistance. The only ones that are doing any sort of physical damage are the Ezreal and the Hecarim, and neither one of them is particularly fed, so we're not terribly concerned about stacking armor just yet. And we're so tanky that we're just going to walk straight down here and start going to town. The Maokai, doing what Maokai support does, stacking AP, is actually pretty squishy, so we abuse that knowledge. Chunk him out pretty hard. We flash to get onto the Lux. Double kill from the Anivia. We're pretty dead here, so there's no reason for the Lee Sin to stick around. Trade 3 for 3. Trade for 3 for 3, but the Vayne's been getting solo time on the bot tower. Lee Sin turns around and gets another kill onto the Rumble, which is really good for us. And the Hecarim really doesn't want to fight that. Vayne 1v1s the Ezreal. Really solid. We've got our ultimate and teleport up. Lee Sin needs to be making his way towards the bot lane here. Just start walking straight to the top wave. Ping out that I have teleport. Let Lee Sin know he should be working his way towards the bot side. Teleporting in behind the Lux forces her into the river, which is exactly where Lee Sin's walking. Q slower over the wall. This is all designed specifically to get this pick onto the Lux. Hecarim does no damage, even though we have almost no armor. No bonus armor, rather. Get 3 kills there for the team. 3 assists on our part. Really solid. Lee Sin goes super deep here. So, in order to prevent him from getting killed, we'll go ahead and eat him up. Ezreal flash. We're all pretty low at this point, especially our damage dealers, so we just want to back out of this. One Lux ultimate would really wreck us pretty hard. Going for our Sunfire Cape here. Not really much we can buy other than the Ruby Crystal, heading towards our Bammy Cinder. I've still got my teleport, so we want to have the Vayne head towards the top. Be there, be ready to contest the Baron. She really needs to be backing. So I'm heading towards the bot lane. It's pushing out, which means I can't really go and contest it at all right now. But we do see the Hecarim there, 2 in the mid lane, with a Maokai on the top side. So we know we can kind of just sit in this bush waiting for the Hecarim to push it out. And if he walks up into this bush here, we can challenge him, force him away from the jungle camp. We see Lux and the Maokai fading into the bottom side jungle there, and the Ezreal, so we don't want to push too hard here. We've got a decent amount of vision though, so if they come to challenge us, we can definitely fight them. With the Rumble coming to back up the Hecarim, it's going to be enough damage that I can't really tank both of them. So we just want to walk away. Hecarim is nowhere near the fight, so we can ult towards the top side and really help clean up this fight. Hecarim's doing everything he can, or Maokai is doing everything he can to just disengage, and I'm tanky as hell. Great chain. Ezreal stepped way too far forward. Get the kill onto the Ezreal. Pop the shield. Get the kill onto the Rumble. And then it's a forfeit. We don't even need the Baron. They forfeit 4-0. Good game. Well played. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.